the outstanding player for the Unity Eagles underneath the basket, and in the paint he's a 6'6" junior. So that'll be a matchup to watch tonight. Ince and Slakeview, and a good game coming up in the Upper St. Croix Valley Conference. Unity won the previous matchup in the first game of the season way back in early December. These two teams played twice last year in the 90-91 season. Unity won a very close game in their first matchup, 63-60, and then won the second matchup, 64-46. We have all the action and all the play-by-play of tonight's Unity Grantsburg boys basketball game. That'll wrap up the pregame show. We'll have all the action coming up for you in just a little bit. Why don't you do a forecast here, Dave, and then another commercial. Skip the forecast. No, do the forecast in a spot. Okay. Just play a spot. Just play a spot. Play another spot, and then send it out. Send it out. Back here at Grantsburg after our Star-Spangled Banner and the national anthem. The Unity Eagles in their white with light blue trim, and of course the Grantsburg Pirates in their purple with white and gray trim and white numerals. Coming out for Unity, jumping up, will be the big center Mark Ince, 6'6" junior. Unity will be moving from left to right, Grantsburg from right to left. And it'll be Jason Slakeview jumping it up for the Grantsburg Pirates. And we're underway. The tap is batted up, and it's going to be won by the Unity Eagles. Ryan Fisher has it. Now in the left corner, driving with it. Ince. Now on the right side, Brian Peterson with it for the Unity Eagles. Now out to the point. Ryan Fisher dribbles it to the right. Bounce pass on the left side. Mac Miller. Mac Miller, the guard in the corner, being watched very closely by Bergman. Here's Miller firing it across the middle. There's Fisher driving up in the lane and scores. Ryan Fisher give him two, and the Unity Eagles are up quickly 2-0. Nice play, put the ball on the floor and drove the lane and gets a 2-0 Unity now with it in the backcourt. Across midcourt, it's Eric Bergman for Grantsburg. Now to the point, Wadeen. Wadeen will dribble with his left hand, almost had it stolen by Mac Miller. Now in the corner, Stapp, shot put up by Slakeview, no good on the left wing, and the rebound comes down defensively to Mac Miller and the Unity Eagles. And Eagles run it up, but they'll slow it down. Here's a three. Peterson puts it up. It's short. No good. And the rebound ripped down by Slakeview. So the Eagles missed their first three attempt of the ball game. Pirates come up with their first rebound, and they come back with it. Bergman now. Right side, Wadeen. Wadeen getting the start in the place of Bergman. There's a pass inside. Matt Taggin. His shot is no good off the rim. Rebound to Mark Ince. And an outlet pass out to Mac Miller. For Unity, back to the point, Fisher. Fisher, guarded by Wadeen, now left side. Here's Mac Miller, a long three-pointer. It's long and off the back of the rim, and it hits the standard up above the backboard here at Grantsburg, and that is out of bounds. So the Eagles turn it over, and Grantsburg will come back with it. Eric Bergman, very slowly, the ball is tipped. Bergman goes back after it. Ball was tipped by Tom Marsalis there for the Unity Eagles, and it's off of an Eagle out of bounds. So Grantsburg will play it in. Bergman in the backcourt now, along with Wadeen and Mark Stapp. Stapp now has it on the left side. He'll dribble to the middle. Right side, Wadeen. The pass too long in front of him and out of bounds. And the Pirates will turn it over. 2-0 with 6:18 left first quarter. Unity, the lone basket in the ball game by Ryan Fisher. On a paint driver up the middle, he got it to go off the glass. Here's Fisher now. Puts a move on Stapp. Nice dish inside to Mark Ince. His layup is no good. Big rebound put up by Marsalis, no good. The ball is loose out of bounds. Fisher goes for it. It's going to be Grantsburg ball. Fisher tried to knock it off of Stapp's face. He really tried to rip at that ball, but it missed anybody and went out of bounds. Fisher did not do what he wanted to there, knock it off of Stapp. So Grantsburg will have it after the turnover. Here's Wadeen, gets it down on the left side. Tagan, turnaround jumper, scores. Matt Tagan. Tough shot. He was behind the backboard, but he got it to go. We're all tied at 2. Here's Mac Miller now. Back out to Fisher. Through his hands, but he picks it back up. Back to Mac Miller at the point, halfway between the circles. Miller now, right side. Here's Fisher. Fisher being double teamed there by Tagan and Stapp, and there's a pass inside. It's loose, picked up though. Marsalis puts up the shot, no good. And Eric Bergman with a rebound. The Eagles not being able to put in their first chance opportunities. Here's Stapp for 3. Yes! Mark Stapp is on the board with a 3-pointer, and it's 5-2 Grantsburg. Here's Mac Miller back with it in the front court. Fisher outside the 3-point arc, watched by Stapp. Stapp almost had the steal. The ball is loose. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Grantsburg ball because Unity had possession, open up the ball game on the opening tap. So Unity turns it over. Nice hustle by Mark Stapp. He has a 3-pointer. He did it on the offensive end. He came back down the other way and created the turnover and forced the held ball. Here's Stapp now with it in the front court. Took the pass from Bergman. Now he gets it back to Bergman at the point. Stop at the top of the key. Now back to Bergman from Wadeen. Bergman being watched there by Mac Miller. Miller, there's a nice pass. Slakehue gets it, goes up, lays it in. The basket's good, and he's fouled. He went right around Ince. Ince went for the pass. Nice job, and a nice pass there by Wadeen. He got the pass into Slakehue. Slakehue got around Ince and got fouled. First foul of the ball game. Slakehue on the board, he has 2. 7-2 Grantsburg now. 5-point lead, and the Pirates now looking to make it 6. No, it's short. Rebound by Ince. The foul was on Tom Marsalis, his first team foul on Grantsburg, or on Unity rather. Here's the Eagles back with it the other way. At the point, Fisher. Left side, Miller now. Grantsburg in their 3-2 zone. Here's a shot put up on the right baseline. It's good. Ryan Fisher. Ryan Fisher has both baskets for the Unity Eagles here early on, and it's 7-4 now. Grantsburg 4-17 first quarter in the front court. Pass now Bergman to Stapp, back to Bergman. Back to Stapp now on the left side. Dribbles. Gets it on the right side. Mark Shepard now into the ball game. He did not start. He injured his knee. Has a brace on the left knee. Here's a bounce pass. Trying to get it inside to Tagan, and it's taken away by the Eagles. Fisher has it. Here comes Fisher. Head of steam. Ahead for Miller, and he scores. Mac Miller. He has 2, and it's 7-6 Grantsburg now. They led 7-2 at one point. Pirates have it back. Right corner now. Slakehue gets it to Stapp. Now out to Shepard. Here's a shot for 3. Bergman, it's off the left side of the rim, but it's out of bounds. Brian Peterson for the Eagles going for the rebound off of his left hand and out of bounds, so the Pirates will play it in out of bounds with an inbounds play on the baseline to the right of the basket. Stapp will play it in. Gets it to Slakehue now on the baseline. Slakehue, ball over his head, right side. There's Shepard, goes up, has the ball stripped, but a foul is going to be called on Miller. Or was it on Marsalis? No, it will be on Miller. Mac Miller will pick up his second team foul on Unity. It's 7-6, and the Pirates once again will have an inbounds play, this time to the left of the basket. Stapp looking to get it in. He does to Slakehue. Now Bergman. Bergman being harassed by Miller. Driving. Shot put up. No good by Shepard, but the big rebound by Tagan. His putback is no good. Fisher has the ball, and he finally corrals it in the corner. So the Eagles come back with it. Here's an outlet on the right side. Mac Miller. Now Fisher. Left side, Brian Peterson. Back out to Peterson now in the corner. Dribble drive on the baseline. Kicks it back out to the point to Mac Miller. Miller drives around Bergman. Leaves it. Shot put up. It is no good by Tom Marsalis. He gets his own rebound and scores, though. Tom Marsalis has 2. And Unity back up top by 1, 8-7. Unity dominating the offensive boards. Back the other way. Here's Stapp getting it inside. Tagan, he puts up a tough shot. It was a tough shot, but he went to the basket nonetheless and got fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The foul goes on the Unity Eagles on Ryan Fisher, his first, and that's the 3rd team foul on the Eagles. And to the line, Matt Tagan. Into the ball game now is Morgan Johnson, the 6'3 senior, and coming out Mark Stapp, who got a big three-pointer here early on. Shooting 2, Matt Tagan. He has 2 points on the night. His first one rims in, bounces out, hits the glass, and falls in. 3 points now for Tagan. Second one is perfect. 4 points for Matt Tagan. Grantsburg now 2 for 3 from the line. Back the other way. They lead it now 9-8. Here's Miller. Back to the point. Fisher to Miller on the right side. Posting up is Ince. Off his hands. Back out to Miller right side. Drives against Bergman. Goes up. Nice body control, but his pass, trying to leave it for Ince, is taken away and intercepted by Matt Tagan. And the Eagles turn it over, and the Pirates come back with it, and it's justly intercepted at the point. Going up. Miller's basket is good, and he's fouled. Oh, Mac Miller with a very, very aggressive play at midcourt, taking the ball away from Bergman. And he goes in and scores and is fouled. Miller now has 4 points, trying to complete a 3-point play. He does. The foul was called on the Grantsburg Pirates' Eric Bergman. Unity now with a full court press, intercepted in the backcourt. Ince gets it across the left side to Miller, and he scores. So Mac Miller scores again. He has 7, 13-9 now Unity. Grantsburg this time breaks the press. Right side Tagan. Tough shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Fisher and Peterson over there to have a word about what Matt Tagan was doing. Grantsburg now will play it in. Mark Shepard gets it into Johnson. Tough shot off the glass. It is no good. Rebound is loose. It's taken down by Ince. Ince gets it head for Peterson. Lays it up off the glass and good. Brian Peterson now with 2 points. It's 15-9, largest lead for Unity. And there's a pass off of Fisher and out of bounds in the corner. Trying to get the ball to Tagan in the right corner. Now into the game for Unity, Jason Fjorden. Jason Fjorden will check in at the guard position. Unity now has it. Unity on defense. Grantsburg with the ball. Here's a bounce pass underneath. Slakehue goes in and lays it up and in against Ince. Nice play by Jason Slakehue. He has 4, 15-11. Grantsburg has a 7-2 lead at 1 point. And then Unity went on a 13-2 run. But that was ended there with that Slakehue basket. 15-11 now. 4-point Unity lead. Outside the 3-point arc now, it's Miller with it. Back out to the point for Fjorden. Fisher, rocker step, and the ball fake goes in. It's blocked by Slakehue, picked up by Morgan Johnson. Big block by Slakehue. Johnson gets it ahead for Bergman now, loses control, picked up by Fisher. Nice play, he kicks it ahead for Ince. Ince all the way, rejected, but a foul. Oh my. Oh my. Mark Ince and Jason Slakehue putting on a show. Boy, talk about putting on a show. Both players above the rim. I think Ince was going to jam it, and Slakehue had something to say about that. He did reject it, but they got him called for the foul. First foul on Slakehue, second team foul on Grantsburg. To the line, shooting 2 is Mark Ince. He misses the first one. Oh, that really got the crowd off their feet. You don't see a play like that in high school basketball too often. Both players up above the rim with a rejection, and Ince's second one is good. He has 1 point on the night, and the Pirates back the other way, and we're going to have a foul. Getting the ball inside was Shepard, and a foul called underneath on the Unity Eagles, and it goes against Miller. Mac Miller picks up the foul. His second, team foul number 4 on Unity, so Grantsburg again will play it in. Unity trying to apply full court pressure. Here's Slakehue now with it across the timeline. Shepard at the point, left side Stapp looking three, drives baseline, goes all the way off the back of the rim. It bounced up there 3 times. He could not get it to fall, and the Eagles come back with it. Fjorden back to the point, Fisher. Left side Miller. Good rotation on the zone defense here for the Grantsburg Pirates. Now Fjorden, right side Fisher with that ball fake. Will drive against Tagan. Now we'll kick it back on the other side of the zone to Fjorden. Fjorden inside, shot put up. John Clark, it is no good, or rather Ince. And the rebound to Clark, and his shot is blocked by Slakehue. And we're going to have a foul called on Jason, I think, underneath pushing. Jason being very aggressive. Boy, he really rejected the shot by John Clark. Clark got the rebound on the missed basket, on the missed shot, and he just got it slammed back in his face. But Slakehue, on a play after that, picks up his second foul, team foul number 3 on Grantsburg. Quick inbounds pass. Ince, now Fjorden, left side for 3. Miller off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound is loose, and it comes down to Stapp. And the Pirates. Stapp will bring it across midcourt. Little hesitation. Left side, his pass is intercepted by John Clark, and a foul back the other way on Stapp, trying to intercept the ball once again after Clark intercepted it. Foul on Stapp, his first. Team foul number 4 on Grantsburg. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Checking in for Unity now, Troy Lessman. And Mark Ince, the 6'6" junior center, will sit down. So Unity will have it, and they lead it by 5, 16-11. 2 seconds left to go. Here's a shot for 3 at the buzzer from the hash mark on the left side by Ryan Fisher. It is just short, and that's the end of our first quarter of action. We've had some excitement so far here tonight from Grantsburg in this Upper St. Croix Valley Conference battle. Unity leads it 16-11. 16-11 our score as we go into our second 8 minutes of action here tonight. The Unity Eagles with the lead over the Grantsburg Pirates in this Upper St. Croix Valley matchup. The Pirates looking for their 3rd win of the season here. Unity now will have it in the backcourt. Across midcourt with it is Miller. Right side Fisher now to start out the second quarter. Ince on the baseline, goes up, lays it up and in. Tough play and a nice move by Mark Ince. Boy, he really has good post-up moves and moves to the basket underneath. He has 3 points now. Grantsburg back with it, 18-11 Unity lead. Bergman right side now, trying to set up the triangle. Here's Shepard. Gets the pick from Johnson, but he loses the handle. Unity turns it over. They have it going in, scoring and a foul. Blocking foul, the basket is good. Brian Peterson on the interception. He goes coast to coast, and he puts it in. Basket good and a foul. Brian Peterson has 4 points, and he'll try and complete a 3-point play. The foul called on Eric Bergman trying to get back on defense, and he just did not get set in time. Team foul number 5 on Grantsburg. And Peterson puts it up and in, completing the 3-point play. He has 5 points now. And the Eagles with a 10-point lead, 21-11, their largest of the ball game. Grantsburg breaking the press. In the front court, Johnson. Now Bergman. Eric Bergman, a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Unity. Ryan Fisher battling underneath with Jason Slakehue. Unity with some good height in there. They have Fisher at 6'3" and Ince at about 6'6". Grantsburg will have it after the foul on Fisher. Inbounds pass, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Pirates. So the Pirates unable to play the ball in bounds, and they'll turn it over there. Turnover number 4 for the Pirates in the ball game. And Unity will have it, and we'll have another substitution. Grantsburg will bring in Matt Tang, and he'll come back, and Mark Stapp will sit down. Just underway, second quarter, 7:22 left first half, 21-11 Unity. Cross now, it's Miller, across the timeline. Fisher to the point, Peterson. Peterson being watched by Bergman. Here's a high post, Ince, left side now. Miller underneath Fisher on the baseline. Stops, turnaround jumper. It's a little bit short. He almost got it to go over. And it came down with a rebound to Unity and a foul on the Eagles. And the foul is going to go against Tom Marsalis. Picking up his second, team foul number 5. Grantsburg having trouble. It's intercepted in the backcourt on the full court pressure. Fisher takes it, gets it to Miller. His layup is no good, but the rebound to Peterson for Unity. And he'll wisely come back and set it back out. Here's Miller outside the 3-point arc. Right side Peterson for 3. It's good. A three-pointer for Peterson. He leads all scorers with 8 points. Pirates having trouble with the press in the backcourt again. The Unity Eagles bring both Ince and Fisher, and both of those players can put the press on with some pressure, if you want to put it that way. They can really put some pressure on the offense in the backcourt. And that time they almost created the turnover, but they're unable to do so. The Pirates get a foul out of it, and it looks like they're going to have some free throws as well. Foul will go against Ryan Fisher, and that's not good for Unity because that's Fisher's third personal foul. It's the 7th team foul on Unity, so the Pirates now in the bonus to the line, shooting 1-and-1. Bergman misses it, or rather Shepard. And Unity comes back with it the other way. Miller with it in the front court. Leaves it on the left side. Peterson will drive. Nice pass to Ince on the feed. Goes up strong, and he's fouled. The Unity Eagles have done a good job of penetrating, getting the defense to sink, and then dishing it to the open man. They've done that to Fisher and Ince inside. They've also done it to Tom Marsala several times tonight. Ince goes to the line, shooting 2. Foul on Tagan. The first one is no good. Ince is 1 for 3 from the line. He has 3 points. And that one is good. So he's 2 for 4. He has 4 points. And it's 25-11 now Unity. The Eagles starting to take control here in the second quarter. Now here's the right side pass. Lakeview trying to get it to Mark Stapp. And the ball goes off of him out of bounds. So it'll be Unity ball. Eagles will have it, and we're going to have a timeout. Grantsburg calling a timeout. 6:24 left to go first half. The Eagles playing well to start out this second quarter. They lead it 25-11. Send it out. Grantsburg calling the timeout. Unity will have it now in the front court. Miller, left side, John Clark, being watched there by Wadeen. Now Miller to Peterson. Peterson now gets it across, and Miller on a nice running jumper with a right hand, driving the left wing. Mac Miller. He has 9 points. He leads all scorers. Grantsburg with it in the backcourt. Stapp loses the handle. Taken away by Unity. Shot put up and in by Mac Miller. He has 11 points now, turning the turnover into points there for the Unity Eagles. Grantsburg with it in the backcourt. The Eagles putting on a ferocious man-to-man press, and there's a pass ahead, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Mark Ince. Grantsburg will hold on to it. Unity just not giving Grantsburg any room in the backcourt on that pressure. Grantsburg has it now. Bergman, right side Stapp, now to Wadeen, back to Bergman at the point. Eric Bergman, the junior, with it. Tried to get it to Stapp. The ball is intercepted, but stepping out of bounds for Unity is Brian Peterson. So he had a change of possession, and back-to-back turnovers there as Grantsburg throws the intercepted pass, but then Unity steps on the sideline out of bounds. So Grantsburg will have it. Bergman will play it in. No, rather Stapp. He'll get it into Bergman. Back to Stapp now in the left corner. Posting up underneath is Slakehue. Slakehue being triple teamed. Nice bounce pass underneath. Tagan's shot is no good. Rebound loose, and it comes down to John Clark. And Clark gets it ahead for Peterson. Stop, shoots, hits. Brian Peterson has 10 points. He has played well. Grantsburg in the backcourt. It's 31-11, a 20-point Unity lead. They've outscored Grantsburg 14-0 to start out the second quarter, just 3 minutes into the period. Here's Wadeen now at the point. Right side Bergman for 3. It's off a little bit long. Rebound is loose, knocked out of there, and it's going to be picked up. But again, stepping on the sideline with it, this time Brian Peterson, and Grantsburg will have it. So the Eagles coming down with a defensive board, but again, they turn it over by stepping out of bounds. Grantsburg in the front court now. Bergman, left side, Stapp. Stapp looking, bounce pass Wadeen on the left side outside the three-point arc. Now reverses it on the right side to Bergman. His pass intended for Stapp is intercepted again. but it never fails. The Eagles, again, can't get it out of there because they step out of bounds. Nice interception, though, there by Brian Peterson. Grantsburg now, passes not clicking here in the second quarter. They got off to such a good start in the first quarter, taking a 7-2 lead, but then Unity went on a 19-4 run. Here's a posting up. Jason Slakey underneath has the ball go off a Unity Eagle, so Grantsburg again will have another opportunity to play the ball inbounds, this time underneath the basket on the baseline on the right side. 4:35 left first half, 31-11. Unity has just stormed here in the second quarter. Our first quarter score was 16-11. And Unity has outscored Grantsburg here to start this quarter 15-0. Right side Wadeen, Stapp for three. It is no good, it rims out, but a foul, and we're going to have three, or just two. And the foul is going to go on the person guarding the shooter. That was Mark Stapp. 3 free throws coming up. That's what I thought. He should get 3 free throws because he was fouled in the act of shooting 3, but the referee first showed 2. Maybe he was unaware of the foul. Maybe he just forgot. Stapp to the line. He shoots 3 free throws now. His first one is good. He has 4 points. He had a 3-pointer early in the first quarter. The foul was called on Troy Lessman for the Unity Eagles, his first. Number 2 for Stapp. It's good. Grantsburg now 4 for 6 from the line. Third one by Stapp is good. And quickly ahead the other way, 31-14 now. Grantsburg on defense, shot put up, no good by Fjorden by Unity, but the big rebound by Ince, and it's rejected by Slakey. Ahead for Shepard. Wow, Jason got up there. Here's Shepard now. Right corner, puts up a fadeaway jumper. It's no good. Rebound Slakey, though, in the paint. Wheeling, nothing doing. Gets his own rebound after being, oh, that almost went in. He was falling to the ground. No foul called, and he went up over his head and behind his back to try and shoot. Unity back the other way. We have a strip underneath. Loose ball picked up. Ince, turnaround jumper, no good. Ball loose, comes down to Mac Miller, and then he has it taken away by Tagan. Furious play here in the second quarter. Grantsburg ahead for Slakey. Off the glass, scores. Jason Slakey has 6 points. He had a rough and tumble time the last time down, but that time he got his nice touch shot to go off the glass. Here's an inbounds pass on the right side. Ince goes up, it's short. Big rebound, though, tried to tip it in. John Clark. Rebound is batted out of there, though, to Mac Miller. Now Fjorden on the left side. Back to Miller. Miller now to Fjorden. Now it's Troy Lessman driving, trying to dish it underneath, trying to get it to John Clark, and it's intercepted by Vance Wadeen, and the Eagles turn it over. Here comes Grantsburg. Shepard stops, leaves it for Tagan, intercepted, taken away by Fjorden. Grantsburg turns it over, Unity back the other way and out of bounds. This has been a fast and furious game the last 2.5 minutes or so. 31-16, Morgan Johnson will come into the game. And we'll wait and see who will come out. It'll be Vance Wadeen. He'll sit down. Grantsburg will have it in the backcourt. They have Shepard, Stapp, Tagan, Johnson, and Slakey now out there. Here's a zone press being applied by Unity. The Pirates break it into the front court. Tagan drives, blocked by Ince, but he was on the arm and a foul. And again, Tagan, that's the second time he's done that, taking the ball to the hole and getting fouled. Even though he did not put the basket in, he was very aggressive going to the basket, and he forced the foul. So Tagan to the line, shooting 2. Foul called on Ince. Number 1 on Mark. 2 coming up. His first one off the back iron, and it comes out. Grantsburg 5 for 8 from the line tonight. They trail 31-16. And that one is short. Rebound comes down to the Unity Eagles, and running it out of there is Miller. Miller coming very, very quickly down the line. He'll now have it outside the three-point arc. Fjorden will drive, stop, shoot. It is off. No good. Rebound Tagan. And Tagan brings it down, and he gets it ahead now for Shepard. Now Stapp at the point. Stapp with it inside. Johnson. His turnaround jumper is no good. The rebound is loose. Nice save. Nice save by John Clark for the Unity Eagles. He saved it from going out of bounds on the baseline. And now ahead for Miller. Miller now. Left side, Fjorden, back to Miller. Clark has it now to Miller. Miller drives, leaves it for Marsalis. His shot is blocked by Slakey, but we're going to call a held ball as Slakeview stopped the ball in its tracks. Nonetheless, Grantsburg will have it. Nice play by Slakeview. That'll be considered a turnover for the Eagles. 31-16. The Eagles earlier in this quarter led it by 20, 31-11. Grantsburg has it in the front court. Stapp now tagging inside Slakeview. Turnaround just a little bit too high off the glass. No good. Rebound Marsalis. He gets it ahead for Miller. Miller all the way. John Clark scores. Nice fast break by the Unity Eagles. John Clark has 2 off the bench, and it's 33-16. Here are the Pirates. Stapp ahead for Slakeview. Tough shot. Oh, he traveled. Nice play. He spun underneath, but he must have lifted his pivot foot underneath. It was hard to see from our angle. He put the basket in, but it is no good because they called the travel violation. 12th turnover here for the Pirates early on. 33-16, minute 40 left second quarter. Here's a pass. Peterson inside Ince. Back to Peterson. Now Clark. Left side. Shot put up by Miller, and he hits it from 17. Mac Miller is 13. Pirates now in the backcourt. They get it ahead for Slakeview now, breaking the press. Johnson puts up the shot. It is foul. It is blocked. No foul called. Back the other way. The Eagles fast breaking as John Clark putting in his 4th point of the night. Minute 13. It's 37-16 now. A 21-point Unity lead. Grantsburg back with it in the front court. Here's Slakeview. Puts up his shot and good. A jumper from the right side. Jason Slakeview has 8 points. He leads the Pirates. 37-18 Unity. Now with it on the right side, Peterson back to Miller. Miller to Peterson. And Miller tried to get it inside, and Peterson tried to get it to Ince, and a foul is going to be called on the inbounds pass, or the pass inside. 2 shots coming up as he was going for the shot, and the foul will go against Grantsburg. And the foul will go against Morgan Johnson, his first personal on Morgan. Out there for Unity, it's Brian Peterson, Miller, Marsalis, Lessman, and at the line is Ince. 2 shots for Mark Ince. His first one is short. Ince now 2 for 5 from the line. Make it 3 for 6 now. He has 5 points on the night, and it's 38-18. A 20-point Grantsburg deficit here. The Pirates back the other way. Here's Shepard, and we are going to have a whistle, and Mark Ince lifted his foot and got a piece of that pass. So a kick called on Mark Ince, and Grantsburg will play it inbounds in the backcourt. Here's Vance Wadeen, takes the inbounds pass. Now we'll pass it on the right side. Tagan, Slakeview back to Tagan. Baseline, stops in the paint, gets it back to Slakeview and scores. Pretty passing inside. Tagan to Slakeview, and Slakeview lays it in. 38-20 now. Unity brings it up slowly with Mac Miller. Peterson now with it at just in front of the Grantsburg bench. Here's Miller now driving back outside the 3-point line to Lessman. Now here's Miller driving against Shepard, puts up a shot and scores. Mac Miller has been impressive here in the first half. He's shooting very well off the dribble. Grantsburg back with it with 3 seconds left to go. Shepard puts up a shot from the top of the point, and it is short. Rebound to Unity, and that's the buzzer, marking the end of our first half of action. Unity dominating the second quarter. Our score going in the halftime, it's Unity 40, Grantsburg 20. We'll have more from Grantsburg during the half coming up. Unity has it to start out the second half. They move now from right to left. Brian Peterson, right side, Miller. Miller looking underneath on the right side, Ince. Now back out to Peterson. Ryan Fisher for the Unity Eagles. Marsalis with a jumper on the baseline, no good, and there's Mark Stapp with the rebound for the Pirates. And Stapp will bring it up, being watched there by Peterson. Stapp, left side, shot for 3 is good. Mark Shepard. Mark Shepard off the bench. He did not start the ball game, but it appears his knee is okay. He's played the majority of tonight's game. It's 40-23 now. Unity with the lead. They have it in the front court. Peterson, now Miller. Miller being watched by Stapp. Inside Marsalis, back out to Miller. Here's Fisher driving, stops, blocked by Slakeview, picked up by Ince, and he kicks it back out to Peterson. Here's a shot for 3. Mac Miller. This kid has played outstanding tonight. He has 18 points. And it's back to a 20-point Unity lead. Grantsburg with it in the front court. Vance Wadeen, left side, Stapp. Stapp driving, has it pickpocketed by Brian Peterson. Peterson from behind knocked it out of bounds, so Grantsburg will play it underneath the basket on the right side. Stapp will play it in. Looks to get it into Slakehue. He does. To Wadeen, almost intercepted. Here's Stapp for three from the corner. It's short. Rebound Ince. And he outlets it out on the left side. Here's Peterson driving all the way and going in and scoring. Peterson all the way. Looked like he took an extra step in there. No call, though. 12 points now. 45-23. Unity with the lead. They intercepted at midcourt, but it's taken right back by Mark Shepard. So exchanging turnovers there by the Eagles and Pirates, and now back the other way, and Grantsburg throws it away. Unity back with it. Peterson. Now it's Miller. Right side Fisher. Head fake. Loses the handle. Picked up by Shepard. Both teams having trouble getting going here in the second half. Having troubles with the turnovers. Here's Stapp now with it in front of the Grantsburg bench. He'll dribble once, bounce pass. Here's Shepard underneath. Tagan goes up and lays it in against Ince and Marsalis there. Matt Tagan, 6 points, 45-25. Here's Fisher in the backcourt. Being watched there by Wadeen and Shepard. He gets it ahead for Miller. Miller, nice play. Shepard almost had it. Back to Marsalis. He had it intercepted, but he lost the handle. Here's Miller in the corner outside the three-point. Underneath Ince, tough shot, can't get it to go too far under the basket, but there's Fisher with a rebound. Ince with it, his shot no good. He did not face up to the basket. He tried that little baby hook and he could not get it off the glass. And the rebound finally comes defensively down to the Grantsburg Pirates. Here's Shepard, underneath Slakehue, pulls up, shoots, a little bit short, his own rebound, lays it in. Well, you talk about Jason Slakehue, he's 6'4", but he has long arms. Seems like he just reached up and laid it over the rim. Back the other way. Here's Unity scoring, and it's Mac Miller. He has had an outstanding game. He has 20 points. It's 47-27 now. 4:50 left to go. Stapp now in the front court. Now to Wadeen. Here's Shepard to Wadeen. Back to Shepard at the top of the key. Pulls up, shoots a little bit short. He kind of forced the shot, and the rebound to Ryan Fisher and the Unity Eagles. Fisher ahead for Miller. Now underneath Ince on the box on the left side. Back out to Miller. To Peterson for three. It's good. Brian Peterson. He hits from three. He has 15 now. Grantsburg in the backcourt. That's the third three-pointer for the Unity Eagles here in the ballgame. Here's Stapp. Now Slakehue at the three-point arc on the right side. Back to Stapp. Watched by Fisher. High pass left side. Shepard has it stripped away, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul. The whistle came a little bit late. I don't know if the referee had trouble blowing the whistle or what. But it was the right call. It appeared there was some skin contact underneath there. The foul will go on Unity. Second personal foul on Brian Peterson. First team foul on the Eagles here in the second half. Inbounds pass now. It's Shepard. Back to Stapp. Now Tagan in the corner. Inside Slakehue. Back out to Shepard. He'll shoot it for three. It is no good. Rebound is loose, and it comes down to Slakehue. Out to Stapp for three. It's short. Rebound, though. Shepard puts it back up. Nothing doing. Tipped up by Tagan. His tip is no good, but then Slakehue follows. Good rebounding and good positioning in there for Grantsburg. 14 points for Slakehue. It's 50-29 now. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Hustling for it again is Shepard. And let's talk about Mark Shepard. Injuring his knee earlier this week. Doubtful as far as how much he'd play tonight. He did not start, but he's played the majority of the game. Unity will inbound it now. Top of the key, it's Brian Peterson. Fisher, he'll do his patented dribble drive. He'll leave it back out. Now Peterson, left side to Fisher. Here's Peterson for three. That one rims out. No good, but Marsalis with a big rebound. Gets it back out. Shot put up. No good by Mac Miller. Rebound still loose, and Miller will come down with it. And now the ball goes out of bounds. Miller and Fisher kind of fighting for it in front of the Unity bench, and the Eagles will turn it over. Grantsburg will have it, bringing it up slowly as Mark Shepard across midcourt, watched by Mac Miller, and Miller almost knocked it away. Nice save there by Shepard to Johnson to Slakehue. Bounce pass Tagan, goes up, scores, and a foul. Matt Tagan will go to the line. His basket is good. He has 8 points, and he'll try and complete a three-point play. That's the second straight time down the court that the Pirates have had tremendous position underneath the offensive boards. That time they had command. Mark Ince now will check back into the ball game, get that height back in there for Unity. Tagan will try and complete the three-point play. He doesn't do it. He misses it. The rebound, a long one, picked up by Shepard. His turnaround jumper, no good. Tagan with a rebound. Tried to put it up backwards, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Unity Eagles. And they'll fast break it. Miller puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Peterson. In the paint, tried to bounce pass it to Ince. Too much traffic there. And it's taken away by Tagan. Now Johnson picks up a loose ball. And the Pirates will bring it up with Stapp now. Trying to get under control. He doesn't do it. He gets the ball back after it almost being stolen. Johnson picks it up and scores. Morgan Johnson picking up the loose ball. He has two, and it's 50-33, a 17-point Unity lead. So the Eagles now, the team having trouble getting organized here in the third quarter. 2:13 left. Here's Miller inside. Clark, no good. It was down and came out. Rebound by Morgan Johnson. Outlet. Shepard, slam. Jason Slakehue. Listen to the crowd. Boy, can he jump. And he was fouled to boot. He'll go to the line and try and complete a three-point play. Slakehue has 16 points, and we're going to have a timeout. It's down to a 15-point Unity lead thanks to the Slakehue jam slam on a fast break. After a big rebound by the Grantsburg Pirates on the defensive end, they turn it into points back the other way. When we come back, Slakehue to the line trying to complete a three-point play. 2:01 left third quarter, 50-35 Unity. Send it out after this. That's the first slam I've had all year. Send it out. Slakehue puts in his three-point attempt, his free throw, completing the three-point play, making it 50-36 now. Unity back the other way, and a foul called on Grantsburg, and the foul on Mark Stapp. Number 2 on Mark. Unity will have it. Inbounds pass now. Peterson, Mac Miller, back to Peterson, looking into Ince. Ince was not looking. He didn't turn his head. The ball is loose. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession to Grantsburg. Good hustle by Slakehue and a number of other Pirates in there. Ince was wide open. He just didn't see the ball coming. Pirates will have it. They've nibbled it down to a 14-point lead now. Here's Shepard in the backcourt. Ahead for Tagan. Tagan now in the front court. Stapp, drive, stop, right side here. Slakehue with a driving one-handed shot. And he now has 19 points. He's turned it on here in the third quarter. Back the other way, partially blocked on the shot by Mac Miller, and the Grantsburg Pirates have all... Oh, there's a turnover in the backcourt. That's tough. I was going to say the Pirates have all of the momentum, but then they turn it over in the backcourt, and it was Mac Miller scoring. He has 22 now, and it's 52-38. Unity with the lead. In the front court, it's Stapp. He has it at the top of the key. Now it's Shepard. Inside Slakehue posting up. Nice bounce pass. There's Morgan Johnson. His shot no good, and the rebound to Mac Miller. Johnson was wide open, but could not get the shot to fall. Rebound Unity. Back the other way. Here's Fisher. Ince. Jumper good. Ince has 7. It's 54-38 now, under a minute left, third quarter, 45 seconds. Back the other way, and again a steal. This time it's Brian Peterson coming from behind from Matt Tagan. He did not expect it. And the Pirates will turn it over, and Unity will have it with 34 seconds. Clark shoots and scores from the left box. John Clark off the bench. He has 6 points. 25 seconds now left to go. It's 56-38 Unity, back to an 18-point lead. Back the other way in the front court. Slakeview trying to bounce pass on a centering pass, and a foul is going to go on Peterson for the Unity Eagles. Brian Peterson will pick up the foul. Number 3 on him, and team foul number 4 on the Unity Eagles. Out there for Grantsburg, Johnson, Stapp, Slakeview, Tagan, and Vance Wadeen now checking back into the game. Stapp is going to play it in, holds up 3 fingers for the inbounds play on the right side. Inbounds pass, Tagan, nice hook, can't, oh he does. Looked like he was going to roll out, but Tagan got it to roll in. Nice hook by Matt Tagan. He has 10 points. Unity with 8 seconds left in the front court. Here's Fisher, Ince, back to Fisher. Now Fjorden out there for Unity. Guard by Wadeen. They're going to have to hurry with 1 second left. It would have counted if it went, but it was long on the 3-point attempt by Fisher. And that's the end of our third quarter. It was an exciting one. It's a 16-point Unity lead. We go to the fourth quarter. The Eagles 56, Pirates 40. 40, Unity with it to start out the final 8 minutes of play here in regulation. 16-point lead. Here's Miller now to John Clark in the corner, left side, Unity with it. Now on the right side, it's Miller. Miller being watched there by Wadeen. Now Fjorden. Fjorden will drive baseline, leaves it Wadeen on defense, gets it to Ince. Now Ince will kick it back out to Miller. Mac Miller will drive against Wadeen, goes by him, goes up, and scores. That's Mac Miller. He has played a tremendous game. He has 24. Back the other way, Unity putting on full court pressure. Pass intended in the front court for Slakeview, tipped out by Ince. So Grantsburg will play it. Unity a hustling team. They're playing a 2-3 zone. And Mark Shepard now will check quickly back in for Morgan Johnson. Johnson checks out. He has 2 points. Stapp will play it in now with Dean. 58-40. Unity leads. 7:20 left in the game. Here's Shepard. Here's Stapp on the line. 2-pointer. He scores. 8 points for Mark Stapp. 58-42 now. Here's Mac Miller. Right side, Fjorden. Fjorden now looking and is being guarded by Stapp. Stapp got a hand on it, but Fjorden recovers. Drives, draws the defense. In the corner now, Clark. Fisher back outside the 3-point arc. Fisher will dribble it and reverse it back to the left side. Now he reverses a dribble to the right side. Back out to Miller. Unity now showing some patience with the 16-point lead. Inside Ince. Dribbles once. Hook shot. No good. Rebound Slakeview. And Slakeview's outlet is intercepted though. Intercepted by the Eagles, and Miller now will have it at the point. Grantsburg has to get those defensive rebounds and hold on to them and get the ball on offense. There's another pass inside, batted away by Slakeview, but again the loose ball comes to Unity. Inside Ince. His shot is no good. Rebound is loose, and finally Mark Stapp comes down with it for the Grantsburg Pirates. Pirates bring it up back the other way. Across midcourt, Wadeen. Wadeen is on the right side. Looking to the left. Now back to the point. Shepard to Wadeen. To Shepard. Takes a nice screen and scores. It was a screen by Tagan, freeing up Shepard, shooting it from 17 and scoring. Mark Shepard, 5 points. 58-44, a 14-point Unity lead. They have it. Miller now, left side. He'll get it now to Fjorden on the right side. Intercepted by Shepard. Ahead for Stapp. Unity turns it over. Here come the Pirates back the other way, and a foul is going to be called. And an offensive foul. He did not have the ball. He lost the ball and just kind of ran into the defender. So it is going to be a Grantsburg turnover. Their 20th. 58-44. Stapp getting called for the foul. His third personal. Team foul number 2 only here in the second half on Grantsburg. 58-44. It's a 14-point Unity lead. Here's Miller. Mac Miller has had a tremendous game. 24 points. The point guard is chipped in 24. Here's John Clark. Shot on the right side. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Fisher with the left hand off the glass. And Ryan Fisher scoring for the first time since early in the ball game. He has 6 in the front court. Now against his pressure. Slakeview. Here's Shepard to Stapp. Stapp is going to be fouled. And the foul will go against Brian Peterson. Peterson picking up the foul for the Unity Eagles. That's his 4th. He'll have to sit down. Oh, he's going to stay in there. So Peterson is going to play with 4 fouls. Peterson, Miller, Marsalis. Nice pass underneath, and it's Stapp getting underneath that zone. If you can do that and be successful, that's the key. He got underneath the zone. Stapp took a nice pass, and he scores. He has 10 points. As I mentioned, Brian Peterson is out there with 4 fouls now. Ince is out there. He has the ball now back out. Shot put up for 3. Maybe that's why he's out there. Brian Peterson puts it in for 3. He has 18 points, and the Eagles now 63-46. They lead it, and there's a pass intended for Slakehue behind him and out of bounds. And now Peterson will come out with 4 fouls. So he was out there. He got a 3-pointer, and now we'll sit down with 4 fouls. Unity out there with Miller, Ince, Marsalis, Fisher, and now into the game, Troy Lessman. Miller will bring it across midcourt very slowly with 4.5 minutes left here in the ball game. 63-46 Unity. Ryan Fisher now will have it outside the 3-point arc. Fisher will drive, goes by Tagan. Left-handed layup is good. Nice play, dribbling and driving, a nice body control by Ryan Fisher. He has 8 points now at 65-46 Unity. Grantsburg will bring it across midcourt. Stapp now will leave it for Eric Bergman. Back to Stapp. He'll pump it up from 21. It is short. Rebound is loose. Ince and Slakehue fighting for it. And Stapp will have it, but he runs out of room on the far side of the court and runs into the Grantsburg cheerleaders at the same time. Good hustle by Stapp, but he just was hustling for the ball, and he just simply ran out of room, and he stumbled out of bounds, so the Eagles will have it, and we're going to have a timeout. Breaking the action, timeout called by Tim Rust and the Grantsburg Pirates. 4:03 left in the game. Unity 65, Grantsburg 46. They had it down to 14 points after that big slam by Jason Slakehue, and he put in the free throw to complete the 3-point play. After that, it was 50-36, and right now it's back to a 19-point Unity lead. Here's Ryan Fisher. He has it stripped away, intercepted by Bergman. Bergman on the floor along with Fisher and Marsalis, and we're going to have a jump ball, and once again, the jump ball and the possession arrow favors Grantsburg, so good hustle there. The Eagles turn it over. Grantsburg with it in the backcourt. Now here's Wadeen. He'll bring it across the timeline. Now we'll take it to the left side. Bounce pass. Shepard. Bergman now back out to the top of the key. Wadeen will dribble, drive, inside Tagan. Little shuffle step. His pass almost intercepted. Goes by Fisher. Picked up. Shot short by Shepard. Rebound Marsalis for the Unity Eagles. And they will bring it up slowly here with 3.5 minutes left and the lead. Here's Miller stopping, passing. Left side. Marsalis scores. It is good. He'll go to the line in a foul. Nice play. Mac Miller. He is the only senior on the starting lineup for the Unity Eagles. He's the only senior that starts for the Eagles. And let me tell you, he's had a tremendous game. 24 points, and that time he got the assist there as he dribbled, drove, and drew the defense, as he's done several times tonight, and got the pass to Marsalis, and Marsalis got fouled and put it in. Foul goes on Bergman, his third. 13 foul on Grantsburg, and his free throw is good. Tom Marsalis now with 5 points for the Unity Eagles. It's 68-46, a 22-point lead, the largest that the Eagles have had. And there's a tip ball out of bounds off of Lessman's hands, and Grantsburg will play it in. Mark Stapp will come back in. And checking out will be Eric Bergman, the Grantsburg Pirates. Next up for the Pirates, they'll be back in action coming up on Tuesday. They'll be at Frederick, a doubleheader. Unity, they'll be hosting Somerset on Tuesday, and that too will be a boys and girls doubleheader. Here's Shepard driving, baseline, leaves it for Tag, a nice pass, and he's going to have a chance for a 3-point play. He puts it in, he's fouled, he'll go to the line. And the foul will go on Unity's, and that will go on, who was that? Wait and see who picked up the foul there. I believe it was on Tom Marsalis, which would be his third. Yes, it is. Number 3 on Marsalis, 6th foul on Unity. To the line, shooting just the one is Tag, and he misses it. And the rebound comes down to Unity and John Clark. So Tagan now has 12 points, but he misses the free throw for the 3-point opportunity. Unity with the rebound, they'll come back with it. Their 29th board of the ball game. Here's Lessman now. Right side Miller. Gets a little hand in the face by Wadeen, but Miller shrugs it off, drives baseline, leaves it back out to the point with Lessman. Now it's Mac Miller with it. He's been all over the court. It's point guard. Done an excellent job tonight for Unity. Drives baseline, goes in, reverse layup, no good. Tipped up by Clark, no good. Rebound, though, underneath. New player in there, Lynn Rao. And a foul is going to be called underneath. And Rao will go to the line, and the foul called on Grantsburg, Matt Tagan. Fourth team foul on Grantsburg, second on Tagan. To the line, shooting two, Lynn Rao for the Unity Eagles. And his first one misses. Eagles lead it 68-48, 20-point lead, matching their lead that they had at halftime. And the second one by Rao is no good, and the rebound comes down to the Grantsburg Pirates. Shepard ahead for Stapp. Now Morgan Johnson back out to Shepard. Drives, stops the baseline, or at the free throw line rather, shoots, no good. Rebound for Lessman. Lessman now will bring it across. Right side Miller. Now Mac Miller to Rao. Marsalis in the corner now. Unity looking to work the ball around a little bit with his 20-point lead. 2:05 left. Ball off of Wadeen's shins and out of bounds, so Unity will play it. Also into the game for Unity now, Pat Ray and Jason Fjorden will check back in. Tom Marsalis and Mac Miller will come out of the game. Miller, a tremendous game for the Eagles. He sits down with 24 points, a handful of assists, and just an outstanding offensive and defensive game. Unity now, Lessman with it outside the three-point arc. Stops his dribble, double-teamed, right side Raw. Trying to get it inside to John Clark. Ball is loose, picked up in the corner by Fjorden by the Eagles, so they hold on to it. Now it's Troy Lessman. Lessman watched by Wadeen. Wadeen swatting at the ball, nothing there. Bounce pass is going to go right through the hands of Pat Ray, the 6-foot junior, into the game now, and the Eagles will turn it over. Grantsburg will have it. Cross midcourt, Wadeen very quickly, minute 40 left. Here's Tagan. His pass inside intended for Craig Giles for Grantsburg, intercepted and taken away now by Fjorden. Unity with it, right corner. Rao now back out to Fjorden. Wadeen looking for the steal, didn't get the foul, didn't get the steal either. Here's Lessman. Now Pat Ray. Ray tried to get it back to Lessman. Ball's loose, picked up by Morgan Johnson at the free throw line. In the backcourt, now to Tagan, to Wadeen. Wadeen will stop. He's met there by Rao. Could not take the three-pointer. Here's Stapp looking underneath, looking for a player underneath, and that was Craig Giles breaking open underneath the basket in the paint, and the pass sails over his head and out of bounds. So it's Unity Eagle ball. Into the game now for Grantsburg. New substitution. Or rather, Giles has been in there for the last minute or so. Here's an interception going up. Nice play by Stapp. He drove to the basket and drew the foul. Will go to the line and shoot two. Into the game now for Unity, Kurt Nagel. Now checking into the game for Grantsburg, Tim Cave. And checking out Matt Tagan. So Johnson, Giles, Cave, Stapp, and Wadeen out there for the Grantsburg Pirates. And to the line, Stapp, shooting two. He has 10 points. 1 3-pointer on the night. His first one is in. 11 points for Mark Stapp now. 68-49, 19-point lead. His second one is perfect. 12 points, substitution, Unity. Rather, Grantsburg will come in. Brian Handy, Unity will also send a couple of players in. Carl Duholm and Chris Camrood will check in for Unity with 57 seconds left to go. So Brian Handy in there for Grantsburg now. Unity will play it inbounds. Pat Ray will get it into Camrood now in the backcourt. Ahead for Jay Unbahan. He has it now. Out to the right side, Camrood. And the pass intended for Jay Unbahan. And it is out of bounds off of his hands. And the Grantsburg Pirates will have it after the turnover. 68-50, 48 seconds left. Here's Wadeen dribbling. Right side now with it in the corner for the Grantsburg Pirates is Brian Handy. Handy on a pass inside. Tim Cave, shot put up and in. Tim Cave with a basket. He has 2 points now in the backcourt. The ball is going to be intercepted by Brian Handy. Handy trying to get it to Wadeen. It's going to be intercepted by Kurt Nagel. And Nagel then is fouled by Wadeen with 26 seconds left to go. So Tim Cave off the bench to score 2 for the Pirates. 68-52 will walk down the other end of the court and have the... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think we're in the bonus yet. We're not in the bonus, so Unity will not be shooting here, I don't think. Both teams thought that Unity was in the bonus. They completely came down and set up as there was going to be a free throw at the other side. But it was only the 5th team foul on Grantsburg. So that means the Eagles will play it inbounds in the backcourt with 24 seconds left to go. Bringing it up, Pat Ray trying to get it ahead over the head of Camrood, but picked up by Carl Duholm underneath, and the shot is no good. Shot put up by Unbahan, no good. Rebound is loose, and on the inbounds pass with a pass inside after the missed basket, the Eagles put it up and in, scoring Kurt Nagel. A foul called, the basket is good, and he'll go to the line and try and complete a three-point play. So Nagel to the line. He has 2 points. 70-52, his first one, and he does not complete the three-point play, and it's Morgan Johnson with the rebound. Johnson now will outlet it on the right side. Giles, shot put up for 3. No good by Tim Cave, and the rebound comes down to Unity to Chris Camrood. With 1 second left to go, we'll have a foul. Foul called on Grantsburg. Vance Wadeen will pick it up. That'll be his 3rd. Still only the 6th team foul, I believe. No, it is the 7th team foul. 7 team fouls now in Grantsburg, and that means we do have the 1-and-1 coming up for the Unity Eagles. Chris Camrood going to the line, shooting 1-and-1 with just 1 second left. His first one is short. Rebound comes down to Brian Handy for the Pirates, and that's the end of the ball game. The Unity Eagles improving their conference record to 5-3. Meanwhile, the Pirates drop to 2-6 in the Upper St. Croix Valley Conference. Our final score here tonight from Grantsburg: Unity 70, Grantsburg 52. Post-game show coming up.